When the first light touches the horizon, most remain asleep, unaware that they are losing the first and most crucial battle of the day. The one who rises with discipline does not wake because of an alarm. He wakes because his purpose commands him. The morning is not a time to be conquered by comfort, but a sacred moment to reclaim control from the weakness that visited you during the night. The stillness before dawn is a test, and only a few hear its call. To win that test is to begin the day undefeated. Those who belong to the 1% do not rise late or rush into chaos. They awaken with the precision of warriors, calm and deliberate, mastering their breath before mastering the hours ahead. When your eyes open, your first opponent is not the world outside, but the mind within. It whispers that rest is good, that a few more moments of sleep will not harm you. But this voice is the same that keeps countless souls trapped in mediocrity. A disciplined man silences that whisper without anger. He stands, stretches his body, and feels his spirit awaken. Every sunrise is a battlefield unseen by others, one fought between resolve and hesitation. The one who chooses action wins the unseen war that shapes all others to come. To rise early is not simply to wake, it is to declare mastery over time itself. The world is quiet, distractions are asleep, and you stand alone with your thoughts, the perfect hour to mold your intention. The one who waits for motivation is already defeated. The one who acts without it commands himself. The path to greatness begins in these silent hours, when the mind is sharp and undisturbed. When you begin your morning with discipline, every action that follows carries the scent of victory. The body must follow the mind's command. Begin your day with movement, not to show strength but to awaken it. The warrior trains even when no one watches. Every controlled breath, every precise movement sharpens awareness. When the body moves with purpose, the mind aligns with clarity. This is how the disciplined one transforms ordinary mornings into rituals of mastery. There is no magic in this, only repetition, patience, and self-respect. The undisciplined man sees morning as a burden. The disciplined one sees it as a gift. You will feel resistance. The warmth of the bed, the comfort of darkness, the soft voice of ease, they will all invite you to remain still. But understand this, each moment you resist them, your will grows stronger. The world does not shape you, your mornings do. How you begin each day reveals how you live your life. If you rise with laziness, you will carry it into your work, your thoughts, and your spirit. If you rise with control, even the smallest task will reflect excellence. There are those who wake late and chase the day, and those who rise early and command it. One lives in reaction, the other lives with direction. To belong to the 1% is not about talent, luck, or fortune. It is about choice. The choice to honor the dawn, to train when others sleep, to face the inner weakness that no one else sees. It is a quiet rebellion against the ordinary, a silent declaration of strength. The one who conquers the morning does not just master time, he masters himself. Before the warrior lifts his sword, before his feet even shift into stance, there is silence. The power of that silence is what most never learn to wield. Many rush into the noise of the day, chasing movement without purpose, filling the air with sound but lacking presence. Yet stillness, true stillness, is the source of all precision. It is where the mind sharpens, where intent becomes unshakable. The world belongs to those who can remain calm when everything around them demands reaction. The disciplined few understand this. They do not seek stillness as an escape, but as preparation. When the morning begins, do not hurry to act. Do not let the mind scatter toward 100 directions. Sit, breathe, and watch your thoughts pass like clouds. This is not idleness, it is training. Before battle, a samurai would still his mind until even his heartbeat felt like a whisper. For in stillness you see things others miss, the rhythm of the world, the weaknesses in others, the hesitation within yourself. Those who cannot be still cannot see. And those who cannot see will always swing blindly, wasting strength and losing focus before the day has even begun. To master stillness is to master awareness. The body follows the mind and the mind follows attention. When your attention is scattered, your actions lose their edge. But when your awareness is anchored in the present moment, every movement carries weight, every word strikes with meaning. Stillness trains you to move from a place of control, not reaction. This is how the 1% begin their day, not with haste, but with quiet command. There is strength in silence. It reveals what the restless cannot hear, your own truth. Sit with yourself long enough, and you will face everything you hide from: fears, doubts, desires. In that confrontation, something changes. You begin to see that most of life's battles are not fought outside, but within. The warrior who knows this no longer wastes energy fighting illusions. His stillness becomes a weapon sharper than any blade. The undisciplined seek noise to drown their uncertainty. They wake and immediately reach for distraction: the glow of a screen, the flood of voices, the endless chase for validation. But the disciplined one knows that silence is sacred. It is where the mind cleans itself of chaos. Each morning when you sit in stillness, you return to alignment. You remember what matters. You listen not to the world but to your purpose whispering beneath it. Stillness does not mean weakness. It is the foundation of decisive movement. The calm warrior does not act less, he acts better. His strikes are fewer, his choices clear, his energy precise. This is the essence of control: to do nothing until it is time, and when it is time, to act without hesitation. The modern world glorifies speed, but speed without direction is chaos. Stillness gives direction to motion. Without it, effort becomes noise. With it, effort becomes art. When you train your mind to be still each morning, you learn to see without confusion, to act without doubt, to move without fear. You stop reacting to life and begin responding with mastery. The calm mind cannot be manipulated. It cannot be broken. Stillness is not the absence of movement. It is the mastery of it. Each morning is a ritual of readiness. It is not enough to wake early or sit in silence. One must prepare the body, the mind, and the spirit to move as one. The warrior's strength does not come from the sword in his hand, but from the harmony within himself. When the body obeys the mind, and the mind follows clear intention, there is no separation between thought and action. This unity is what transforms an ordinary morning into a moment of mastery. The world may see only routine, but to the disciplined, every movement is sacred. When the sun rises, you must rise with it, not as a habit but as a declaration. Stretch your limbs, breathe deeply, and feel the life within you awaken. The first motion of the day should be done with purpose. A single breath taken consciously can anchor the mind. A simple movement performed with focus can sharpen awareness. You are not merely moving your body, you are commanding yourself into alignment. The mind grows strong when it leads the body with precision, and the spirit becomes unshakable when both obey the same rhythm. Many people stumble into their mornings, carried by habit rather than intent. They rush, distracted, thinking of what must be done instead of how they will face it. Their energy is divided before the day even begins. The disciplined one, however, prepares deliberately. He trains the body not for appearance, but for endurance. He strengthens his will with repetition. Every push, every stance, every controlled breath is a conversation between his mind and his muscles. Through this dialogue, balance is restored. You do not train to exhaust yourself, you train to awaken control. The ritual is not defined by what you do, but by how you do it. Even simple acts: pouring water, standing straight, walking with awareness, can become tools of refinement. When you treat ordinary actions with extraordinary focus, you begin to carry mastery into everything. The warrior does not train only in the dojo. He trains in every breath, every gesture, every choice. His discipline is not limited to moments of practice. It becomes the fabric of his existence. There is a truth hidden in effort. What you repeat shapes what you become. Every morning you are either strengthening your discipline or feeding your weakness. If you begin the day without direction, you train your mind to wander. If you rise and act with clarity, you train your soul to lead. The body follows habit, it learns through consistency. If you wish to embody strength, you must build it daily, patiently, without complaint. The body will resist, the mind will falter, but the spirit must remain steady. This is how mastery is forged, not in grand displays but in quiet persistence. The modern world has forgotten this art. It seeks shortcuts to power without understanding that control must be earned. The warrior knows that readiness is not built overnight. It grows from repetition, from the silent promise to meet each dawn prepared. There is no victory without preparation, no control without consistency. You do not wait for the moment to be perfect. You make yourself ready for whatever moment comes. When body, mind, and spirit move together, hesitation disappears. You stop questioning yourself. You stop reacting. You act because action is already decided. That is the power of readiness, the ability to meet life fully without resistance, without fear. The one who prepares himself each morning commands not just his day, but his destiny. To live with total control is to live as your own master. Control does not mean dominance over others, nor the desire to bend the world to your will. True control is quieter, deeper. It begins within. It is the ability to command your own mind when it begins to waver, to steady your emotions when they seek to rule you, and to act with purpose when chaos surrounds you. Most people spend their lives reacting to moods, to distractions, to the noise of the world, but the disciplined few respond from strength. They are not carried by circumstance, they steer it. The one who rises each morning with discipline has already chosen the path of mastery. Every decision, no matter how small, becomes a mirror of the self. Control is built in these moments, in how you rise, how you breathe, how you respond when things do not go your way. To command your day, you must first command your state. Do not allow emotion to decide your action. Feel, but do not be controlled by feeling. Think, but do not become trapped in thought. Control is the balance between awareness and restraint, between impulse and intention. In battle, hesitation is death. In life, it is the same. Those who lack inner control are slaves to their own uncertainty. They move without direction, easily swayed by praise or fear. But the one who has mastered himself cannot be moved by either. He remains calm in victory and calm in defeat, for both are fleeting. When you stop being ruled by the temporary, you begin to understand permanence. This is total control, not perfection, but balance. Each day offers countless chances to lose yourself. Someone's words may provoke you, circumstances may test you, failure may whisper that you are unworthy. The weak react, the strong observe, breathe, and remain unmoved. Control is not the denial of emotion, it is the discipline to guide it. Anger can become energy, fear can become awareness, doubt can become reflection. Everything can serve you if you remain the one holding the reins. The world will try to pull your attention outward toward comparison, distraction, and noise. But mastery means turning the gaze inward, to know yourself so completely that no external force can shake your direction. When you reach that point, control becomes effortless. You no longer fight yourself. Your thoughts and actions flow as one. The warrior who understands himself does not need to prove anything. His strength is quiet, his decisions precise, his path certain. This path is not easy. To live in control demands vigilance. You will slip, you will stumble, and you will face the parts of yourself you wish to avoid. But each time you return to awareness, you sharpen your spirit. Each time you resist chaos, you reclaim your power. Control is built, not given. It is earned through self-observation, through patience, and through the courage to face your own reflection without turning away. In the end, mastery over the self is mastery over life. The one who commands his thoughts commands his destiny. The one who rules his emotions rules his world. Every sunrise gives you another chance to practice this art, to act with clarity, to think with calm, and to walk with purpose. The one who controls himself needs nothing else to be free.